10 best medical specialties in demand for new physicians. Please like and subscribe to this video if you like to see more content like this. The medical specialties in demand for well-trained and qualified physicians are increasing at an alarming rate. If the demand for new physicians is not met as older physicians start their journey towards retirement, it can put an enormous strain on an already fragile healthcare system. If you are in medical school and are contemplating which medical specialties are in demand, take no further look than here. We will dive into the top 10 medical specialties in demand for new physicians for the foreseeable future. Number 1. Family medicine. Family practice is a medical specialty dedicated to excellent healthcare for people of all ages, also known as a family physician. Family doctors help in regular checkups and can assist you in managing chronic conditions like heart disease, arthritis, and diabetes. They also educate patients on how to prevent diseases and improve on their health maintenance. Family medicine physicians typically earn an average between $150,000 to $220,490 per year. Number 2. Psychiatry. Psychiatrists identify and treat mental health, behavioral health, and emotional disorders. They also carry out pathological and medical laboratory tests to detect and treat patients. Studies suggest that the shortage of psychiatrists will be felt in the coming years in the medical community. These physicians will reach retirement, and the specialty itself is not very appealing to new medical school graduates. However, we feel it will be in demand as issues with mental health are on the rise in the United States, especially as we see the effects of social media on the millennial generation and the social issues that come from using it. On average, a psychiatrist earns $208,000 annually. Number 3. Orthopedic surgery. Orthopedic surgeons deal with issues related to the bones, which include acute injuries, chronic arthritis, congenital and acquired disorders. This specialty will be in demand because of the baby boomer population that are going into their 50s and 60s. This population is very active, and some are choosing to have elective knee and hip replacement surgeries. Orthopedic practices are having a 3-4-month wait list for surgery because the demand is high for these types of procedures. Most orthopedic surgeons earn between $350,000 to $512,000 annually. Number 4. Cardiology. The field of cardiology involves diagnosis and treatment of congenital heart defects, heart failure, heart valve disease, coronary artery disease, and electrophysiology. As the population increases and people live fast-paced lifestyles, there is a rise in poor eating habits like fast foods, takeout, and less exercise. These habits over time can lead to heart disease, which is in the top 5 of diseases that kill Americans annually. Cardiologists will be needed to assist with blood pressure management and maintaining a healthy heart for longer life expectancy. This specialty pays pretty well. Annually, a cardiologist can earn between $375,000 to $428,000 for non-invasive procedures to $503,000 for invasive procedures. Number 5. Gastroenterology. Gastroenterology is a branch in medicine that deals with the digestive system or gastrointestinal tract. The disorders include organs from the mouth to the rectum. Physicians in this specialty are called gastroenterologists. They can carry out several diagnostic and therapeutic procedures, which may include colonoscopy, endoscopic ultrasound, liver biopsy, and other procedures. It is one of the most sought-after in-demand specialty by medical physicians, which means there will be a challenge to get into this residency. Gastroenterologists can earn on average between $400,000 to $441,421 annually. Number 6. Urology. Urology is a branch of medicine that specializes in the medical diseases of the female and male urinary tract system and the reproductive organs. It is one of the sought-after medical specialties in demand by new physicians. Urologists identify and treat both benign and infectious medical disorders. The urologist profession is growing very quickly, with an average of 10-14% entering the field through 2026. On average, a urologist can earn between $375,000 to $424,091 per year. Number 7. Dermatology. Dermatology is a branch of medicine that manages the skin and the diseases associated with it. Dermatologists execute dermatological surgical procedures and perform skin biopsies. They also identify tumors, inflammatory diseases of the skin, skin cancer, and infectious diseases. Dermatology is an attractive field and is seeing an average of 10 to 14% new physicians per year through 2026. It is one of the medical specialties in demand that will have great longevity and earning power. On average, a dermatologist can earn between $350,000 to $370,952 annually. Number 8. Radiology. Radiology is a discipline that deals with X-rays and high-energy radiation to diagnose and treat diseases. The radiologist is a medical professional who has finished the proper postgraduate training and interprets medical images. He or she communicates the findings to other physicians using a system that translates or dictates the report. Then the report is used to determine what steps are needed to manage the patient medically. Other subspecialties of radiology that will be in demand are oncology and nuclear medicine. On average, a radiologist can earn between $250,000 to $368,000 annually, especially if there is advancement into a subspecialty like oncology or nuclear medicine. Number 9. Pulmonology. Pulmonology is preventive medicine that deals with diseases involving the respiratory tract. It mainly involves the handling of patients who require respiratory care through medicine, mechanical ventilation, or life support. Pulmonologists are categorically trained in diseases and conditions of the chest, especially tuberculosis, emphysema, pneumonia, asthma, and other complicated chest problems. Pulmonologist is one of the medical specialties in demand that can earn between $325,000 to $351,125 annually. Number 10. General surgery. General surgery involves the management of the abdominal contents like the esophagus, small bowel, stomach, colon, gallbladder, liver, appendix, pancreas, bile ducts, and generally the thyroid gland. They also tackle diseases involving the skin, soft tissue, organ trauma, and hernias. They can execute endoscopic procedures like gastroscopy and colonoscopy. General surgeons must be in a position to deal with almost any surgical emergency. They train in emergency surgery and mostly deal with bleeding infections, organ perforations, and bowel obstructions. Most general surgeons are trained in the emergency room and are ready to handle most general and complicated surgical procedures that present itself in the hospital. General surgeons can earn from $400,000 to $475,000. Choosing a medical specialty is one of the toughest decisions that one can ever make. Although these medical specialties are in demand, try not to focus on the salary and earnings of these specialties. Look more to your strengths, skill sets, and where you will find the most fulfillment.